our fine ring announcer, Mr. DeLuca, helping him into the ring. What a great individual he is.
I'm sure you think this gentleman's a great individual. The DBI 9 champion, the Thunderbird Jake Ely.
Good friend of mine. It's a great hat. A lot of potential in this kid. I think he'll realize it tonight, Wally.
As of right now, it bears repeating that there has not been a singles match victory for Jake Ely in the calendar year 2021.
Paul,
he did win DBI 9, but that is a 15-man scramble style Royal Rumble match.
Paul, why are you still so hung up on this losing streak?
Because
Jake
It
Ely,
just takes one match. It just takes one match to become the heavyweight champion. One time where you get a man's shoulders down to onto the mat for a count of 3. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. What matters is what's going to happen in the future. Couldn't have said any better yourself, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm coming around on you.
Yep. I have to agree with you tonight, man.
I'll have to check and see if hell froze over. Meanwhile, Backstreet has come back to Chaparral's Event Center here in Akron.
No Shame Jimmy Shane making his way out to the ring. The OCW Heavyweight Champion for 182 days, winning that title back at Tradition.
Too long.
And he has fought every challenger head on, including Jake Ely, who had this opportunity already once.
Has not wrestled Jock Sampson.
Would you have Jock fight Jimmy if it were a non-title match?
Why would I have him wrestle him in a non-title match?
Just for fun.
Because Jimmy would be a coward and didn't want to defend the championship. That's probably his style.
No, Jimmy Shane has defended against everybody.
No, he hasn't defended against the Entourage.
And the best competitors all across the Midwest have come to OCW.
He has been ducking the Entourage, and he stuck his nose in our business earlier. I wasn't real happy with that. You saw that, didn't you? Stuck his nose in our business where it didn't belong. That's a shame.
You tried to cripple Robbie Starr, his best friend.
I don't think anybody would have been real sad if that would have happened.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Chaparral Center in Akron, Ohio, it is time for your Ohio Championship Wrestling Thanksgiving Special main event of the evening. It is a singles contest scheduled for one fall, and it will be for the Ohio Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Your referee in charge of the action at the sound of the bell, Mr. Keith Smith. Introducing first the challenger standing to my left. He gained entrance into this match by winning the DBI Rumble. Weighing in at 170 pounds, wrestling out of Akron, Ohio, wearing green with neon green trim, he is the Thunderbird, Jake Ely!
Looking thunderous tonight.
Yeah, you could say that. I would say that you've probably been around Jake a bit too long if you're using words like thunderous.
Standing to my right, he weighs in at a ton of fun. Wrestling off the backstreet, he is your reigning and defending OCW Heavyweight Champion, wearing black with white trim, No Shame Jimmy Shane!
You know, I say a lot of things about Jimmy Shane, but honestly, the man is very, very tough and has been a great champion, but I just don't see any way around that Jake Ely does not leave here with the OCW Heavyweight Championship.
It's worth pointing out that Ely, in the DBI Rumble, did not actually throw anybody over the top rope. He waited under the ring until both competitors had thrown themselves essentially over the top rope and drop-kicked them off the apron.
Why do you keep trying to point out why Jake Ely's going to fail? Let's point out why he might succeed. Maybe you should be impartial for once in your life. All you do is root for your favorites.
Well, I have to agree with you, Nick.
Thank you.
Jake Ely has shown a renewed focus And I said it earlier in the program, I truly believe the ThundEra begins tonight.
Yeah, so stop playing favorites.
I'm not playing favorites.
He
I've
plays
said
favorites
many
all the time.
times on these broadcasts that Jake Ely is pound for pound one of the best we have. And it just sucks that he finds so much joy in cheating instead of beating his opponents straight up. And I will also say that their match at Summerfest, which was the main event there, is arguably one of the candidates for match of the year. And so this match should be even better. Sequels are always better than the original. Just ask the Ghostbusters. And Back to the Future. Not 3.
I don't think I'm going to dignify that with a response.
Call the match. Droning on about movies. This is for the biggest prize in the sport. And you're talking about movies?
Talking about sequels, and that's what we're about to see right here. Ely hoping that he can rewrite this one.
Jake appears to be in the best shape of his life.
And it's worth pointing out, this is the final championship matchup in OCW in 2021. We will be back with you in January of 2022. So whoever loses this matchup is going to have a long time to think about it.
See, this is a mistake by Jimmy Shane. He's just making Jake Ely even madder. And you don't want to fire this man up anymore.
Agree completely. I think that spear at the end of DBI where Jimmy Shane left Jake Ely lying in the streamers after his celebration was over might have been a mistake.
Good technique on that headlock there by Jimmy Shane. Very accomplished wrestler is Jimmy Shane. I'll never take that away from him. Just some of his antics I don't agree with.
I have nothing to argue about Jimmy
The way
Shane's
he caters to
acting.
these idiots sitting in the seats. It's ridiculous.
The OCW faithful are the reason that we are here tonight.
I'm here to make money. I don't know why you're here.
Jake with the reversal.
Wow, look at that
Grabs the
technical
headlight.
ability.
But the power of Jimmy Shane here, lifting Jake Ely off the mat. Didn't quite break the hold, but I think he's going to get it here. My God, Ely bent and contorted horrifyingly. And maybe a little bit of frustration for Ely now.
He's focused. He's got a good focus. He's just stretching it out there. Just, you know, the longer this match goes, definitely benefits Jake Ely. Now, the strength and power game is definitely to Jimmy Shane, but I think endurance-wise, Jake Ely has a huge advantage. And this is the kind of insights that gets the entourage victories.
That explains Jack Sampson's big victory earlier tonight.
3 elbows. I mean, that's not going to put anybody away. But look at Jimmy Shane here. Got the arm. Don't you break it. There you go.
What a shot there by Ely.
Almost seemed to fire Jimmy Shane.
Oh, man. Here come the shameless jabs.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I like it. I like it. Yeah.
And then
Simple and effective.
running away after striking the man.
No, he's just waiting for Jimmy Shane to make a mistake.
Went for the thunder kick.
Oh, no.
Caught it. Oh, man, this is not a good place to be for anybody. Oh, and Jimmy Shane goes flying off the apron into the barricade.
And see, if Jimmy Shane would have kept his head in it, he wouldn't have traveled out there, and now he's got a face that doesn't have any teeth in it anymore because of it. Back me up, Werewolf.
I completely agree.
And follows up, beautiful baseball slide again into the barricade, goes the champion. Remember, Ely cannot win the title by countout, so this is not to his benefit.
But it's going to take a lot of energy for Jimmy Shane to pull himself back into the ring.
And one thing about Jimmy Shane, he's not going to just let himself get counted out.
Oh, man. Slingshot
Look at
plancha
that
there.
athleticism. Like I said, Jimmy Shane's not going to let himself get counted out. He's going to keep fighting. But he's in a world of hurt right now.
Some would argue that's to his detriment. At times, Jimmy Shane goes so deep into a fight that he's past the point of winning. Right now, both men outside the ring. This is not good for either of them. pinfall or submission has to happen in the ring.
Boy, and just a lot of dangerous things go on outside the ring.
Nice chop there by Ely.
That's what I do when I'm out there with my men. I patrol the outside, make sure nothing bad happens out there.
And choke your guy's opponents.
I'm sorry?
You choke them. You put them.
No, I heard what you said. I'm just sorry that you said it. You sounded stupid.
Oh, man! That might have dislocated the elbow.
And see, it's very smart what Jake's doing right now. Is you can't pick a guy up and throw him if your arm's broke.
It's very smart strategy by Ely. And again, this time using the ring post. Everything that's made of steel, Ely has put Jimmy Shane in or around.
Perfectly legal, though.
Shot to the midsection. And now Jimmy Shane fires back with a chop of his own.
And one thing Jake Ely wants to do is he does not want to turn this into a brawl.
Absolutely not. If there's a better brawler, I know, Jock Sampson.
Correct. And there's nobody more technical than Brandon Fields. That's why I got the whole spectrum covered. But we're out here talking about the heavyweight championship match.
The fight and the tenacity of our champion has never been questioned. But for Ely, and I think this is part of why I go back to that 0-7 for him, if he loses this match, is there another chance for him down the line for the heavyweight championship?
Well, that's why he's going to go for it all here tonight. He's not going to wait around to see if that opportunity is going to come up again. He's going to take advantage of it tonight.
Essentially, he's going all in on himself.
Hey, sometimes you got to put all the chips to the center of the table and hope you win the hand.
Oh, man.
That move should be outlawed.
I can't argue that point. I don't understand why it's legal. But it is, and we defer. Oh, beautiful counter into a DDT. Jake Ely turns the tide with that DDT, and it could be enough.
He's got him. He's
right
got
there,
him.
no.
Oh. I thought he had him.
Ely was so close to being a champion again. Remember, he was one of the longest reigning Ohio Heritage champions in history, second only to the man that he's competing against right now, who held that championship for over 1,000 days. In a lot of ways, Jake Ely is in the shadow of Jimmy Shane, and this match could be his chance to break out of that.
Jake Ely wisely breaks it up for the count of 5.
Again, the referee getting to that 5 count. 4 is where Jake Ely will break.
You can do whatever you want for a count of 4.
4.5 if you're really persistent.
Yeah, anything you want.
Yeah.
It's not the best way to win a championship, though.
And see, the match is prolonging now, and he's also preventing Jimmy from catching his breath. He is just wearing him out. Even a move like that, it's all about driving the air out of his lungs. So you're choking the man, he can barely get a breath, then when he does, you drive all the air out of his lungs.
The cover gets 2 for Ely. Almost a cardiac arrest style maneuver over in the corner there. And now Ely slowing the pace yet again.
Now see, if Jake Ely's smart right now, he tells the ref that some fan's doing something to turn his head, then he just slip it underneath the throat and just choke on him a little bit until he turns back around.
Which would be against the rules.
Did the ref see it? Do you drive 55 on, or you go 60?
I go the speed limit.
Yeah, right.
60, 65.
My man, you understand.
Yeah.
Right now,
Got
Jimmy
places to
Shane
be.
burying those elbows into the midsection. Oh man, the defibrillator connects!
If he covers him, this might be it.
This could be over right here. I don't think he got
The
enough on that
championship.
cover, though. He's got no. 2 count only. You have to imagine if he'd been able to get more of
Gotta
his weight
stay
there,
focused, kid.
maybe hook the the back leg, something else, he might have had it there.
The thing that Jake Ely needs to do is not get frustrated. He needs to stay on his man.
But is that his concern of, I'm 0-7 in singles matches,
Why
generally
do you
speaking,
keep
this year.
He's not
that up,
concerned about
Paul.
his record. All he's concerned about is the heavyweight championship match.
Went back to that DDT, but this time Jimmy Shane had it scouted.
Oh,
Drives him down with a landslide.
But after all that punishment, Jimmy Shane cannot capitalize, and both men are down.
It's almost like a reset button. We're back where we started at the beginning of this match. But who can get to their feet first? You can see Ely clutching the small of his back, looks like near the kidneys. Jimmy Shane just struggling back to his feet, using the ropes. Both men just spent at this point, and it's about the heavyweight championship, so they should be.
The champion was back to his feet first.
But Ely throws the first right hand. They're just gonna stand there and throw fists. I would have to give the advantage to Jimmy Shane.
But how much is behind those punches after everything Jake Ely has dealt to him?
Including that arm breaker earlier in the match. I guess we're gonna find out. Shameless elbow connects. And follows it up with a nice clothesline. The champion throws up the L. And looks like a bit of an uppercut there.
That can't be legal.
Nobody home in the corner, looked like maybe a splash. But
Caught that
Ely
knee flush.
from the second rope. Caught him flush.
Instead of pandering to the fans, why don't you get your business done?
Ely in trouble. Jimmy Shane has him in a devastating hold. Oh, drives him down.
God. For
This
the
could be it.
championship.
This could be no. I don't think I've ever seen Jimmy Shane use that before.
Well, he knows tonight with Jake Ely, he's got to pull out all the stops.
The bag of tricks has been opened for Jimmy Shane. Have to imagine Ely not afraid to open his bag of tricks as well. Wait, looking for maybe a Boston Crab.
Oh.
Transitions into the crossface.
What a technical move right there. What wrestling ability by Jake Ely.
But countered back around and able to roll out of it is the champion. Went for the defibrillator.
Oh no.
Had it scouted. And has him turned over into that Boston Crab.
You're not going to get Jake Ely to quit.
Jake was already clutching his back earlier in this match. He might not have a choice here. Self-preservation is a key.
Close to the ropes, though.
Oh,
And
he
he
got
has
there.
it.
But Ely able to get to the bottom rope to stop this.
Frustration definitely has to be setting in right now on Jimmy Shane.
Maybe on both sides here, because you can see Ely still clutching the back after that Boston Crab. The harm and the pain and the suffering that he's going through, just for a shot, just for an opportunity. Jawbreaker. Oh man, the referee gets waylaid again. Oh, come on!
Is Keith okay? I think he's all right.
Keith's fine. That was a direct low blow. Oh, wait a minute now. Ely's going to the hat, and he's got the weight.
Huh. How about that?
Yes, you can see it directly in front of you.
Right in the face, Jake.
You directing traffic from out here, too? This isn't the... What looks like Papa Smurf might have seen the weight.
No, that's been on his foot the entire match.
Papa Smurf did see the weight and is stopping the Thunder Kick. And where are you going? The L has been thrown up. Nick Hahn has left the broadcast position. Plays him with the Uranagi.
Didn't want some fan to grab that.
And Jimmy Shane calling for perhaps that spear that has won so many matches and retained the championship so many times. There it is! The spear connects! That's got to be it right there.
Did he catch enough of it, though?
Cover, 2, and it is over.
Oh,
wow.
It is not over. Wow. Credit to Jake Ely.
All you want to talk about are losses in the past. Let's talk about the present and how much this kid is fighting.
There are greater men that have not been able to kick out of that very maneuver for the championship, which is on the line. I can think back to Gino DiCapo, who basically fell to it every single time it got brought into play. Oh, wait a minute. Roll up.
Roll up.
Roll up. This is 2 count only. It looked like the
Thought he had him.
left shoulder might have came up a little bit sooner. Ely starting to get really frustrated. Super
Oh, my
kick
God.
connects. Oh, man. Jimmy Shane got all of that one.
I've had enough of this.
Wait a minute. What the hell's the entourage doing out here? And now Nick is gone. What the hell's going on around here? Are you kidding me? Nick Hahn just handed back the weight. Jack Sampson's got the referee distracted. Come on, no! What is going on? Oh! The thunder kick, I don't think he got all of it, but he got enough of it. Oh,
Thunder
God!
kick.
That time it was 1, 2. The ThundEra
ThundEra
has begun.
Here is your winner and new OCW Heavyweight Champion, Ely.
I've been saying it since the beginning of the program, Paul. The ThundEra begins tonight.
And unfortunately for Jimmy Shane, you were absolutely right. But now the question becomes, what the hell was going on with the entourage here tonight? Because the entourage just cost Jimmy Shane the OCW Heavyweight Championship. Jimmy Shane is out cold. He has not moved since that second thunder kick.
Congratulations to the new OCW Heavyweight Champion, Thunderbird, Jake Ely.
And with that win, Jake Ely has completed the OCW Triple Crown.
Absolutely.
And no better time than now You thought he was insufferable before. Just imagine what he's going to be like now that he's the heavyweight champion. Jake Ely has pinned Jimmy Shane in a shocker here tonight at Chaparral's Event Center. Unbelievable. I don't even know what to say.
You should be saying congratulations.
I should be saying congratulations.
He just won the championship, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, then congratulate the man.
Congratulations to the new OCW Heavyweight Champion, the Thunderbird Jake Ely. The ThundEra has begun.